Hello, I'm Tyler Ford with Remax Central. I am a father of two. I am a spouse of a military family member. I am a veteran, retired veteran for the United States Air Force, and a licensed realtor here in the state of Nevada. Why am I telling you all this? Well, today I get a lot of questions in today's market about the VA loan and using the VA loan and am I eligible and what's the limit to that? Well, I want to answer those questions, but I don't want to answer them in the fact of uh, just pulling stuff out of my hat and saying this is what I think or this is word because it's coming from my mouth. No, I don't want to do that. I want to show you where I find my information and how we can proceed from there, how I can help you as a realtor. So just a quick Google search, VA home loans. USAA is an insurance company. They target towards veterans. That's a different story. VA home loans, check eligibility. VA home loans. I don't need you click on any of that. I need you to click on va.gov, home, veteran affairs. Click on it. Boom. It gives you this, Veteran Affairs, United States Department of Veteran Affairs, right in the beginning. I want you, well, you can guide yourself through this. The fastest way or the easiest way I find is downloading this buyer's guide. So if you didn't see that, let's go back to it. Downloading the buyer. Read our guide for buying a house. Boom. That's what we're going to go through. I want to show you that because it shows you eligibility, it shows you loan limits, and it shows you why choose the VA loan if you can over other loans. So let's go through that. It is a 51-page document. I'm just going to scroll. It says 52, but 51 page. I'm going to scroll down all the way to the bottom so you can see it. But back up to the top. Table of contents, going through it. Overview. Let's just go who is eligible for a VA home loan. I like this because it has websites, and after this video I will post those websites to the video so you can simply click on those or just follow the instructions as Google VA home loans and go through there. Anyways, who is eligible for a VA home loan? Active duty service members and veterans with discharges other than dishonorable, National Guard and Reserve service members and veterans with honorable discharges. Certain eligible spouses and other uniformed service personnel may be eligible for VA home loan guarantee benefits. The full list is available online. So it gives you a list right here. So how do I know? Is it just any veteran that can get it? Well, let's click on it. Let's click on it. Can I get a certificate of eligibility, also known as a COE, for a VA direct or VA backed loan? You may be eligible. Well, how do I know if I'm eligible? Minimum active duty service requirements. So for service members, if you served for at least 90 consecutive days at once without taking a break in service, you meet the minimum active duty requirements. For veterans, and we go through that. And it gives you a whole list. When did you serve? Well, I served between the Gulf War, and then do you meet these requirements? Remember, less than or other than dishonorable discharges and meet all these requirements. Now, the VA necessarily is not going to give you the loan. It's going to be backed by a mortgage company. We're going to hit that in the next chapter of this. But as long as you make these, you should be eligible for it. Loan companies, whoever you want to use for a loan, when taking your VA loan, you can use your lender. They can get your certificate eligibility. They talk about fees here. I don't really want to go into fees right now. I just want to go to is there a size limit? I want to talk about those things. And then other videos I can talk about is there a fee, going things like that. The other question is there a limit to the VA loan? There is no limit if one has full home loan benefits or full entitlement. So there is no limit. Certain lenders will cut it off at a certain amount because they don't feel comfortable giving out that money or they can't find people willing to give out that money. If you're a first-time home buyer or have sold previous VA-backed home and paid your loan in full, you can enjoy VA backing on home loan regardless of home price and without the need for down payment. That is one of the things that I wanted to talk about. Why choosing the VA over other loans? You do not have to give a down payment. Well, what does that mean? Down payment means Usually there's a certain percentage going towards that house to have kind of a stake in the game. There's also an earnest money deposit that's more showing the buyer that you're uh, willing and able to proceed with this. But stake in the game via the lender side, that you have money in the bank, you can pay this X amount. In this case, VA, zero. You don't have to pay any. Um, and then, like I said, I want to wrap this up and go over why choose VA. No down payment, we talked about that. No limits, no loan limits, so zero. There's no limits. You could buy a $10 million house if you wanted to, as long as the lender will approve you for that $10 million. And then you'd have to talk to the lender and find a lender to do it. Competitive terms and interest rates. No need for private mortgage insurance. Meaning that these are backed by the VA. So if you default on it or you fail to pay and they foreclose on you, the VA is backing it. That's why you wouldn't need insurance. Uh, Fewer closing costs. I want to talk about closing costs. For every VA customer I've had so far, I've had closing costs come into their pocket, if that makes sense. They didn't have to owe anything at closing. They actually got money back. Um, it's tough to do. It is, but that's why we negotiate. We try to find the best way forward, and we get it done. No penalty fee for paying off the loan early, which is fantastic. Access to VA loan staff, and then they have a phone number, nice phone number, and you can click on here for more information. Well, I hope that helps at all. I would love to do more videos. I probably will, regardless of who sees this. But thank you for the time, effort. Please give me a call, Tyler Ford with RE/MAX Central. That's 702-285-5650. I'd love to help you out with all your VA loan needs. Thank you very much. Bye.